Okay then guys, we are back with another dose of Helldivers 2 today with some interesting reactions going on as the Helldivers themselves react to the fall of Malevelon Creek. And yes, it's a lot harder to pronounce than you actually think it is. On top of that though, we have got some other news with a set of armor that you guys are going to want to obtain today, and this one's going to make you extremely quick in regards, and a severely disappointing factor of the game that a lot of people are agreeing with. With that being said, we're going to dive on into it. If you haven't already, smash that beautiful thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. Also check out our sponsor for today's video, Control Freak, the #1 in controller gaming aiming. And that's right, we made it rhyme. And today's video, we're giving you guys 12% off, which is a much better than 10. If you go down to the description and click on the link and use code CloudPlays at checkout. So with that being said, let's dive on in to the news beginning with. So starting off, we've got the Helldivers react to the fall of Malevelon Creek. The Helldivers 2 community was shattered when the beloved planet Malevelon Creek, affectionately nicknamed Space Vietnam by players, succumbed to the automatrons. Now overnight, shock rippled through the community as Malevelon Creek displayed the dreaded 0% liberated flag and received a devastating planet loss retreat order. This rendered the planet inaccessible, leading to reports of players being abruptly ejected mid-mission, which is absolutely crazy to say the least. Malevelon Creek holds a revered status as one of Helldiver 2's premier planets, the most renowned and well known, where players engage in intense battles against Terminator-style killer robots amid an atmospheric environment, reminiscent of the Vietnam War films, which we all know and love at this point. Now, it's a perpetually twilight forest biome invokes a mix of dread, wonder, and heroism for those who brave its bloody challenges. However, in an unexpected twist within Helldivers 2's ongoing meta-narrative of the galactic war itself, Malevelon Creek fell overnight. Now, this conflict sees Super Earth and the alien adversary vie for dominance across galaxy sectors, with players striving to compete operations and influence each planet's liberation status. This has gone quite viral on a regard, with some tweets having 15,000 likes attached to it, and some posts, as you can see right here, that have got on Reddit over 2,500 upvotes. People are in ultimate uproar of this. Now, I have since gone on to Helldivers 2 and taken a look, and I think we're at like 0.0003 or something like that now. So you guys can go ahead and fight for the renowned Malevelon Creek, aka the Space Vietnam, and we can claim this back for ourselves. I think that would be pretty nice, don't you? Let me know via the comment section below if you guys are going to be diving in there, and if you are later tonight, you may well bump into me. It'd be absolutely incredible to see some of you guys in the in-game chat. So get in, let's see what you've got. Next up though, we've got a store piece of armor which you guys can get your hands on right now that's got 531 speed. Now this is a repeat, and you guys have had the opportunity to get this once before. As far as when it will show again after this, I'm unaware, but you've got about 24 hours now to be able to go ahead and get this. This is, I think, the second fastest. One of the fastest that you can get is actually in the original free battle pass on page 7, I believe. That thing is absolutely rapid with about 540 or 550 off the top of my head, and you guys are going to be able to use that for a decent speed movement. Obviously the armor rating is quite low, but the speed is definitely well worth the course of demand. Now, something which is severely disappointing inside of this game, and a lot of people seem to agree with this, with over 5,000 upvotes, there is not a single stratagem which is up, up, down, down, left, right, left, right. We have to fix this in the future. Now, this was hilarious to me, and the reason why I wanted to put this in is because for those of you guys who have played any like really old games on side of even just like the PlayStation 1 or things like that, then you'll know that the generic cheat codes are up, up, down, down, left, right, and they were all quite stagnant to that degree, meaning that it gave you a hidden feature or something you could unlock that wasn't actually in the game. Now, what they want to do with this, the community at large, is they want to take this code and they need to add a secret, unlisted stratagem for it that does something silly, like drop a pod that does absolutely nothing but blare patriotic music and flash some lights seems to be the highest comment in the comment section for this, which I absolutely love. Or even if they manage to get the copyright for it, having the I'm Still Standing theme tune would be absolutely incredible. But the up, up, down, down, left, right needs to have something iconic to it. And it can't just be a standard stratagem that's going to come from this. Let me know what your guys' ideas are via the comment section below, because for me, this one could be an absolutely iconic piece, which could really kick off quite well online. Next up, though, the fight for Helldivers players do continue, as people are now still kicking teammates who don't have the meta loadout. We covered a video the other day where it started to become a bit of an issue and people were starting to make complaints about it, although it seems like the toxicity in the community is really ramping up quite a lot. We did put up a poll on our community page. If you guys want to go and check that out, I'll try and leave a link down in the description for you guys if I remember, hopefully, and you guys can go and stick your vote in there. As it stands right now, we've only just put the thing up, and with over 100 votes, we're at 96% keep instead of kick. And I don't think that it's really something that people need to be too worried about. If you guys are on PlayStation at all, then the best way to do this is just disabling crossplay. It seems like, or at least the mentality of it and the way that the complaints are going online right now, is that a lot of the toxic behavior in that regard is coming from mainly the PC port, and that just seems to be the case. We all know that when you're on PC, you tend to grind ridiculously, and that's just the way that that one goes. And evidently that seems to be where a lot of the issues are going to lie, especially alongside the cheaters and hackers that are also residing inside of the game quite heavily right now, with people obtaining a shed ton of resources for absolutely no reason, because people in their squadron are using cheats and hacks, and they're just acquiring a load of things that they didn't want to just kind of like require for free, because it takes away from the main game. So make sure if you're on PlayStation 5, turn off your crossplay. It will make your experience a little bit better, to say the least. And if you guys are on PC, then make sure that you are taking in consideration the crossplay maneuver as well, because we have just recently found out that there is a bit more of a CPU drainage that's been happening inside of this game when you are playing crossplay from PC onwards. My friend has a top tier PC, absolutely runs it up, and it plays every single game absolutely perfectly on top generation graphics, except for some reason with this game, if we jump into a Discord call and we're just playing and grinding out and doing what we do best, we're having a bit of an issue, because I play on PlayStation 5, he plays on PC. If he plays it on his own platform, he's absolutely fine. If he plays the cross-platform alongside me on PlayStation 5, we get a load of issues. It drains out his CPU, his fans get really, really hot, and everything just starts to cause a bit of a problem. So I'm really intrigued to know what you guys are experiencing over on PC right now via the comment section below. Let me know if you are experiencing a bad CPU drainage, if you're experiencing the heat from the fans and it's just becoming all a bit of a problem. This is seeming to be something that we're experiencing quite a lot on PC as it stands right now. But again, that's the problem with having a main software system that has so many different variations to it. Companies obviously have to adapt to those when you are playing on things that range from maybe a 1050 Ti to a 4080. That variation is quite broad, and you kind of have to be able to look after all aspects of it. Whether they've done a good enough job on that or not yet, we'll have to wait and see. We're starting to get stabilization, upgrades and stuff like that now. If you guys haven't seen, we had a patch earlier today, which you guys are going to be able to check out via that annotation in the top right corner. Now it seems to be looking in a decent aspect, where we've got loads of things going on and hopefully loads more fixes to come. New attributes coming very, very soon as well, so make sure you get excited for those. Let me know what you want to see via the game in the comment section below. Thank you so much again for watching, and I appreciate all of you goddamn support on this title, on this game here on the channel. And make sure you subscribe for the race towards 100,000 that we are currently on. Thanks again for watching, guys. Appreciate your faces. Like and subscribe. And until the next time, I'll see you in the clouds.